How to make tea from a British person, because apparently we're the world's leading experts. When we say tea in England, we are referring to English breakfast tea. Respectable brands include Twinings, Yorkshire, and PG Tips. If you hate yourself, you'll choose Typhoon or Tetley. The process of making tea will involve only a kettle and a spoon. If you use a microwave, one of those fancy taps, or a stove to heat your water, you're not making tea. You're actually doing an old English ritual that summons the royal guards that can be found outside of Buckingham Palace to your house, where they'll kindly correct your mistake by presenting you with a kettle, and then beating your head in with it. Tea involves milk, water, a tea bag itself, and sugar depending on what you like. When putting the water in, some people will tell you that the ideal time to leave the bag in is 2.5 minutes. This is wrong. You must stir the bag around until it's a dark brown colour in the cup, so then you don't get that weird layer of limescale on top of the water, because as we all know, English water is dog shit, and no one ever cleans the inside of their kettles. The amount of milk that you put into your tea can be split into 3 simple categories. A small amount of milk, also known as builder's tea, and that has a deep brown colour. A medium amount of milk, also known as the regular amount to put in, and it has a tea colour. Or a large amount of milk, also known as pale tea, or I hate the flavour. If you must add sugar, you cannot add more than 3 teaspoons. Otherwise you'll get teleported to the BBC head offices where you'll be put on trial for not paying your TV licence, and your punishment will be drowning in tea. The only acceptable reciprocal for tea is a mug. Overall, tea is an amazing part of day-to-day life in Britain, but this is the most important part. If someone is unconscious, don't make them tea.